We were looking at our portfolio tracker over the weekend and noticed how much IN 52 is up, and we're income investors, and we were just wondering about taking our profit on that, which would more than cover an RMD for, a year. And since it's up so much and it doesn't produce that much dividend, do you think that's a good idea?
Well, I think that, I think it's okay to do. I wouldn't, keep in mind, is it in an IRA account? It is, if it's right. It's a required minimum distribution.
Yes.
I mean, the only thing that I always tell people is you can get the money out without, you got to pay income tax on all of that. You know that. And if it would cover your RMD, that's good. But I hope you're doing your giving, any giving that you're doing through that same IRA, because you could do your giving from that same stock for this year, maybe, and do some of it that way and not have to pay any tax on it. And you save your other monies that you would normally give. Let's say you give to your church, $1,200 a year. Well, you could take $1,200 out of this and give it to your church, not take it out, but they would send it to your church. And now the $1,200 that you would normally use, out of your normal income, you wouldn't have to use it from that, and you'd get to save it, and you wouldn't pay tax on the money that you use to go to your church, because it would go against your RMD, and you wouldn't have to pay tax on it. So
right.
That's one thing everybody should consider with their IRAs, to do their giving through that. But aside from that, if you want to try to move into dividend things and you're going to keep it in the IRA, then I think this is a good time to sell it and use that cash to go into something producing higher dividends, maybe a couple utility stocks. Hey, remember to click the subscribe button right here on the screen, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when new content is added. And more importantly than anything, you don't want to miss all 3 live hours of Financial Issues every day from 9 to noon. And you can watch it on FISM.tv. That's FISM.tv.